Now, how was the new moon observed? See, originally the new moon was not fixed by astronomical calculations, but was solemnly proclaimed after witnesses had testified to the reappearance of the crescent of the moon on the 30th of each month. The members of the High Court assembled in a courtyard in Jerusalem, where they waited to receive the testimony of two reliable witnesses. They then sanctified the new moon. If the moon's crescent was not seen on the 30th day, the new moon was automatically celebrated on the 31st day to inform the population of the beginning of the month. Beacons were kindled on the Mount of Olives and thence over the entire land and parts of the diaspora. Later, however, the Samaritans began to light misleading beacons, and the High Court dispatched messengers to far removed communities. Those Jews who lived great distances from Jerusalem always celebrated the 30th day of the month as a new moon on those occasions when they were informed of its postponement to the 31st. They also observed the second consecutive day as a new moon as well. Now, by the middle of the 4th century, the sages had established a permanent calendar. By the middle of the 4th century. So that'd be roughly 350 AD or something like that. So what does that mean? Well, that means that they basically, what happened is they ended up changing God's timing. You know, the spirit of Antichrist and stuff like that would think to change times and laws, and they they established a permanent calendar, and the public proclamation of the new moon was discontinued. Okay, a relic of the original practices, however, retained in the synagogue custom of announcing a new moon on the Sabbath preceding the celebration. See, what happened was at the beginning of each month, I think the two witnesses they would be out for a period of about 48 hours. Okay, from the previous day up until the beginning of the first month to wait for that sliver of the new moon. Okay, hence during that time period you had that day that no man knows the hour. Okay, and we're going to get more into that in Dewey Bruton's study, and also a little bit more into that as we go along in my, in this teaching here.